So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here because you want to know how I got that beautiful velvety crochet top, and I'm here to show you how. So in this portion of the video, I am basically just showing you guys the symmetry, how it's going to turn out, whatever. Let's skip ahead. Now, I do want to let you guys know in advance that this is an old bra. My boobs are no longer this big. This was a bra that was a 38 double D. So if you're a bit smaller, you may have to tweak this pattern a bit better to your size bra. But if you are a double D of some sort, then this would work for you. So again, this is the underwire that was in the bra 38 double D. Okay, to begin this tutorial, you are going to need some chenille heathered yarn, or at least this is the yarn that I'm choosing to use. This is a very chunky yarn, so chunky that it requires a 8mm crochet hook. Now, me personally, if you are using the exact yarn that I'm going to be using in this video, I would recommend you use a plastic crochet hook, only because it works better with the yarn. I noticed with using this aluminum hook that it was a bit more difficult to crochet with this yarn, only because yes, this yarn is soft, but if you've ever taken or felt this yarn and looked inside of it, then you will see that it's like a very tough string or something that's similar to like a wire on the inside of this yarn that makes it more like sturdy. So of course you're going to need some scissors as well, and let's go ahead and get right into this tutorial. You're going to begin this by crocheting 50. This is going to be the strap that goes around your neck, that you can tie around your neck. Once you get to 50, I will meet you back here. Now that you've reached your 50, the part of the underwire that you're going to be crocheting on first is the part where it is near your shoulder strap. So near where the strap on your shoulder will be is where, is the portion of the underwire that you're going to start crocheting. So to begin this, you are going to simply single crochet 19 across. Okay, so you're just going to do 19 single crochets across this underwire. Now, as you're crocheting across this underwire, you will notice that because this yarn is so chunky, it may start to come off the end of it. You can easily scrunch it up, or you can tie a knot on the very end of the underwire to prevent it from rolling off, which we're going to be doing later. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up. If you notice this problem, you can go ahead and tie a knot using the same yarn, so it's going to blend in perfectly. Tie a double knot onto each end of the underwire. And we're back. So now you see that I've did the 19 stitches across that underwire. So for row 2, what we're going to be doing is we are going to begin the decreasing process. So for row 2, you are going to, now here for row 2, you are going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to decrease into those first 2 stitches. You guys know how to do a decrease, so you're going to go ahead and decrease, and then you are going to single crochet across until you reach the other end of row 2 with 2 stitches left, and then you're going to decrease again into those 2 stitches. This is going to leave you with 16 total stitches for row 2. Now we're here on row 3. So for row 3, what you are going to be doing is you're going to be doing 4 decreases, okay? But What's so special about row 3 is that you are going to be decreasing on the inside of that cup, okay? So you are going to do 4 single crochets. That first space is going to count as 1. So you're going to do 4 single crochets, 4 decreases, and crochet into the single crochet into the remaining stitches, okay? The number of remaining stitches should be 4. So you're going to do 4 single crochets, 4 decreases, then 4 single crochets. And that should be the end of row 3. So as we're working row 3, you are going to be left with 12 stitches on row 3, okay? We're going to go ahead and skip to row 4. Here we are. Now for that next row, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and chain 1, then turn your work. You're going to single crochet into that first stitch, okay? And then you're going to do 5 decreases, okay? 5 decreases. So that first stitch, you're going to single crochet into that stitch, and then you're going to do a total of 5 decreases. And we're going to go ahead and skip ahead again. By the way, this should leave you with 7 stitches left. 7 stitches. All right, so for your last 2 rounds, that next round, like I stated, it's going to leave you with 7 stitches. From there, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to do 1 single crochet, and then you're going to do 3 decreases, okay? Then that's going to leave you with 4 stitches left, and then you're going to simply do 2 decreases, and you should be left with 1, or just a chain. Then you're just going to chain 1 and leave a long tail, and you're going to want to sew that long tail, not really sew, but kind of weave it through the bralette, through the bra cup. That just looks more better and more professional. Now, when you leave that, like I stated, you want to, now what you're going to see me do in a video, you're going to see me cut it, and I'm going to attempt to pull it through and pull it tight, but then it's going to break on me. You'll see it broke. So make sure when you try to pull it through that you're not as, tensed, and you pull it through more likely, because it does look better when you weave it through the cup instead of leaving it how I had to leave it because it broke off, okay? Now, I mentioned in the early part of this video that if you wanted to make it easier, you could just tie knots on the end of each end of the underwire to secure it so that you can crochet it at more ease. But this is what I'm doing at the end part after I've already crocheted the cup. But you're just going to tie knots on each side of those underwires if you haven't already done that. And that's all I'm showing you here. So you barely can see the knot because the yarn is so chunky. So tie knots on the end of all of your underwires. So now I'm just showing you guys how it looks. Don't mind that strap hanging down. And I'm going to show you guys what to do next. So you're going to take a long piece of that yarn, okay? Just a long string of that yarn. And I'm going to show you where you're going to be placing it at. So of course you want to make the string long enough to wrap around your back, and from where I'm pointing at, you're going to weave it into starting at that point along the bottom of the crochet cup to the other side, along the bottom of the other side, and then kind of at that starting point where you were at. So I'm going to show you guys how that looks. and I'm going to be back. Okay, voila, and we're back. So I'm just showing you guys how it should look once you've successfully made the string long enough to go around your back and you've weaved it onto the bra. This is how it should look, something similar to this. But that middle part, as you can see, is a little loose, the middle part, and I'm going to show you how we're going to bring that together. Okay, so with the long piece of yarn, you're just going to begin wrapping that middle part of your bra. You're just going to continuously wrap it, and there's really no special way of doing this. There's really no secret way of doing this. You're just going to make sure that you wrap it equally on both sides, the left portion and the right portion, and then I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. And this, baby, this is it, you guys. If you've made it this far, then you are a rock star. And now you have your beautiful, velvety, push them girls up bra, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts. Was this easy for you to follow? I will have a written pattern for you guys, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, follow my page at BF Beauty Crochet, follow my TikTok at BF Beauty Crochet, and thank you guys for watching. Bye. And as you can see, you guys, it has the girls sitting for the gods, okay? Sitting.